Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
tell me, oh tell me. Tell me, oh tell me. Tell me, oh tell me. Tell me, oh tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen? Yes. You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
You know you love me. Hey, gatekeepers, how are you? I hope everybody's had a great day. Mine was busy. I ran in the house, did some things, and ran back in here because I had to watch the show. I didn't even get a chance to see it. So I was going to do a watch along, but I decided not to do that because I got in some trouble yesterday because I had played that, that little clip. So can't even do all that no more. I can't do all that no more. I have to chill out. Because they got me. Huh? I thought they didn't see me now, did you? Huh? And they was like, girl, we seen you, girl. Girl, we had seen you, girl. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Hello to everybody. Hey, gatekeepers. Hey, replay gang. Hey, members, subscribers, supporters, and all of my beautiful gatekeepers sliding through tonight. Come on in the room and get comfortable. Hit the like button on your way in. And let's go ahead and get ourselves locked in for another episode of Beyond the Gates. Now, listen, your girl is sliding in a little late tonight. I know today has been busy running around, handling life and doing all of these things. But one thing about it I said was I'm going to still make my way here to my people because we've got some things to unpack tonight. And baby, today's episode was emotional. It was emotional. Still with just a little mess. They always manage to put just a little mess in the midst of the sadness, don't they? We be trying to be sad. We be over here talking about, oh my God, what she just said? So what was that just happened? So they do know how to keep it balanced, if you will. So right when they start pulling in our emotions as gatekeepers, then we got to start side-eyeing people. I'm like, can y'all make up y'all mind? Can we be sad? Are we mad at people? What we doing? What we doing? Okay. But it was very emotional. In fact, I have to tell y'all how emotional, baby. I was so emotional, baby. Okay, so I know y'all was too, because I know I was very emotional. Oh, it was just too much to deal with. So tonight we're going to laugh a little, break some things down, probably clutch our pearls once or twice, and have a good time talking through about the lives of these doggone Duprees, as if they real, even though we know they're not, because that's how we talk about them over here. We talk about these people like they real. We feel emotions for these people like they real. And if you don't like it, this may not be the place for you. But if you want to come over here and have some fun and talk about the Duprees and all of the different people, then come on in here. Come on in the room and have a little fun with us, okay? Shout out to the moderators holding it down like always. Put some hearts in the chat for them to thank them for every little thing that they do for us over here. We do appreciate you. And hello to all of you. Hello, Mod Squad. Hello. And to Tony Lynn, wherever you shall be. We miss you, man. And I just hope that one day, you'll pop up in the chat again. And you talk about boohooing. I think we all be boohooing if we see Tony's name pop up over here. Oh, wish I had gotten a way to get in touch with him just to stay in touch and make sure that things are okay. But I have no way of knowing. All right. So, anyway, Thank you for supporting the channel and for being here and watching live and for catching the replay. And remember, those of you in the replay get to do something that we, excuse me, hold on. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I know that must crack up some of you, but I have sinus issues and I have acid reflux. So sometimes these, excuse me, either one of these things can make me start coughing. So it's not purposeful. I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. But if you want to be on your channel, and if you over here listening and you want to make fun of it, go ahead, child. Because I told you I be hearing about stuff. So go ahead and put it on your channel. And may some of these views and things come with all that. I said it. All right. Anyway, because people over here stealing everything they can, child. While you over here stealing, still. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, okay. Maybe some coughing to bring. You know what? I ain't about to say all that because I'm about to go for the dozens. But let me calm down. All right. Now, anyway, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so because I appreciate it when you do. I am so close. Let me see where we are now. We are excuse me. We are really close to making a new goal around here. So let me tell you where we are. We are at 2,598 subscribers. 2 more subscribers. If 2 more of you would subscribe, I can make it to my goal, which my next tier goal was 2,600 subscribers. And if just 2 of you would subscribe to the channel that hear my voice, you can help a sister out. And I will appreciate you so very much. When I become a multi-millionaire, I will leave you $47.38, which will be $47.38 more than you have now. Okay. You just never know. So just go on and do that for a sister. Okay, I love you. All right. Now, I don't have time to get no pictures or nothing, so we're just going to talk about what had happened today and read comments, okay? And all of that, even though I did write out what happened, okay? All right. So with that, let me take a peek at who's in the chat. I know I'm late. May not be many of you in here, but hey, I'm gonna treat you like it's 157 of you in here. I don't care if it ain't but 2. We about to get down.
Who's that typing in the comments?
All right, I'll tell you who's typing in the comments. Let me just go up here and scroll. All right, first of all, there is Linda typing in the comments. Hey, cousin Linda, she says, greetings, gatekeepers. And Cynthia Willoughby is in the house as well, and she says hello to you as well. Linda, can you put the email address for this channel down for me? The sowwhatyouthinking@gmail.com. So anyway, Linda says hello to you. Myrtle Tinster also says hello. Tister also says hello. And Belinda Hill says hello. She is the officer of the like button and one of our moderators as well. And she also says hello to you and the gatekeepers in the mod squad. And of course, she hit the like button on the way in because she's the officer of the doggone like button. So of course, she gonna set the example for all. Keisha says, "Hey everyone, just finished watching our show. What a roller coaster of emotion, wasn't it? I just saw it too." Bilo Didi says, "Hey gatekeepers, Miss Jen and Mars. Bilo Didi, baby, have you recovered yet for all of that traveling and whatnot? Have you calmed down yet?" Be on Purpose says, "Hey y'all, Be on Purpose maybe done y'all a solid. I ain't gonna tell y'all yet. Now Be on Purpose is standing in the gap for y'all, and you don't even know. He's standing in the gap for y'all, trying to work it out for some things to happen for you. I'll let you know." Belinda Hill. Oh, wait, let me put this up. So this is the email. Let me tell you why we putting it up. So what you thinking@gmail.com. So tomorrow we are having a memorial service for Derek. Some of you have already started sending in your outfits. We are only wearing black. You may accessorize it with another color if you want, but the base of your outfit and your hat must be black. Okay? We are coming proper. I got us a little section down to the country club where they having a little something, and then after that, I think that they'll be doing a ride by the fire station and by the clinic. And so I want us all lined up to be able to take part in all of that, please. Now, I do believe that Derek, it needed for there to be, his family needed for us to give a little something. So come prepared tomorrow to give a couple dollars to the repast. And the repast for us will be at the orphanage after we get through hanging out with the people at the country club eating that bougie food. We're going to go down by orphanage and have us a time, okay? So anyway, I want you to email me your outfit for what you would be wearing along with your screen name because, otherwise I won't know who to say who's wearing it because we don't want to use your real name, just a screen name. And send me your outfit. It must be black and you must be sharp. And ladies, hats, please, okay? That's it. So just send me that. The outfit has to be black. I'm not standing for nobody being hard headed and sending me no other color. You send another color, your outfit would not be shown because we done told you what the protocol is. Black. Not brown, not pink, not red, not white. Black. You may accent with a little color if you want to, but we're wearing black. What color we wearing? Somebody type it down there. Black. Okay. So anyway, send me the picture of your outfit that you want me to put up and show that what you had on at the repast. Now understand that this does not have to be a actual picture of you. It just needs to be a picture of an outfit that you really like and what you're wearing to the funeral. Also, if you all would start putting down into the chat what you intend to bring to the after set, if you will, to the after replays that we will be having over here where we will come together and argue about what we seen at the funeral and what we didn't like at the funeral, who we didn't like at the funeral, because we come over here to gossip, okay? So anyways, make sure you send that in to sowhatyouthinking@gmail.com. And then tomorrow we will have a fashion show because, let's just be honest about it. People of color, I don't care what we're doing and how sad we are. We about to give you these fashions, honey. So we be sad, but we be sharp. We be happy and we be sharp. We be hungry, we be sharp. We be cruising, we be sharp. We on vacation, we be sharp. We just like to get sharp. But especially for a funeral. Now, I'm going to tell y'all now, my outfit is what it is because I'm a single lady. All the single ladies. And it be me at the funerals. So I'm intending to try to catch me somebody eye. Miss Leah, you may have to look the other way because I'm coming through here tomorrow. And I'm just letting you know. All right, anyway, let me unlock these gates and let you guys know. As Belinda said, we are wearing black. Bilo Didi says we are wearing black. Hey, Miss Leah, we are wearing black. Linda says we are wearing black. Keisha said we are wearing black. Black attire. Black. Black. That's what we wearing. You send me something in another color and I'm going to turn it black. Now, I'm telling you now. I'm warning you. All right, now. Linda says, for those who want to cut up at the after party, I got tequila, pineapple chunks, and pineapple juice. I'll get you right. Linda has also emailed me some words that she would like read in honor of Derek. Now, I don't know if you planning to come up on the thing and read your own words, Linda. You all also may write some words. And if you want to come up on panel tomorrow, you can come up on panel and read your words for Derek as well, because we're going to send Derek out with a bang and not with a whimper. Okay. All right. With that, I'm going to unlock these gates and we're going to talk about what had happened was today on Beyond the Gates. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. All right, y'all, give me 1 second here. I don't know how I came in here and didn't bring no water near me. How did I do that? I do not know. Oh my God. Anyway, if things get too out of control, I just have to tell y'all, hold on, go get some water. All right, anyway, let me get to it. I don't have no pictures, just conversation. So you're going to have to imagine. Linda says, because I may not come up if I'm too lit. Linda, that's the whole point of when people supposed to come up when they too lit. Settled by Doxy says, I'm bringing potato salad. Salad, potato, salad. So good and everything. Salad, potato, salad. Excuse me. Oh, God, I'm sorry, y'all. You have to understand that Chicago's weather has been 80 degrees this week, and then it dropped down to 50. And it was 75 degrees, and now it's 60 and 55. And then it's going to be hot again starting tomorrow. Our weather like to play up in your face. Baby, it brings summertime in slow, and when it's good and ready, and even when it bring it to you, it take it back. And sometimes it just take it right back and then say, we're going to make you wait another week. It's ridiculous, but we love it here. We do. We do. All right, y'all, let's get to what had happened. Let me put your comments up on the stage and we about to get it, okay? Excuse me. All righty. All right, so wait, since I don't have no picker Charles, I will put that in the background. Okay, now what had happened was Keisha says she bringing extra cups, plates, paper towels, 2 pans of macaroni and cheese with 2 pans of honey garlic wingettes, and 2 pans of candied yams and cornbread. This gonna be the blackest white funeral repast they ever had. I'm bringing brown liquor because my baby's still missing. You gonna pour out a little something in the cup? We know. We sorry. We sorry. Be on purpose. We are. We do hope that she will be okay. We do. We really do. All right, let's get into what had happened was today. Keisha said she had made herself hungry talking all that stuff. Okay. Now, Ashley was all torn up because this is all just terrible. What has happened to Derek? He's gone. Derek gone. And she just thinks back over everything about him that she liked and she didn't like it. She just regrets tripping out on him just with them fingerprints and stuff on her refrigerator. Remember? He was like, "Did you touch the refrigerator?" You know, if y'all really think about it, if somebody that you broke up with, it, I'm just saying, somebody that you used to like, if you think back to some of the, okay, here's what we gonna confess. What is the craziest thing you ever got mad with somebody about? I go first. They bought me a diamond ring, and I ain't want that. That ain't what I had wanted. That ain't what I wanted. Now, there's a story to go with that, but I'm just telling you that's the end. That's the part right there. I didn't what I wanted. I had made it clear what I had wanted. And they bought that anyway. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Child, I went straight into choking. I didn't know what was going on over here. All right. Anyway, I told y'all sinuses and acid reflux. This combination is not what you want this time of year in the Chicago. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Let's see. I done heated up some curry chicken, rice, beans, small plate. I swear, y'all. She said we done made her hungry. And Shanice gave it to Leah from. Yes, she did. All right, so let me get back to what happened today. Because I do not think my sinuses are intend to cooperate, y'all. So give me a second. I'm sorry about this, but this is not something that's under my control. All right, here we go. Anyway, excuse me. Ashley was all tore up because she thinking back on all the stupid things that she was all down Derek's throat about, especially about touching on her refrigerator and putting fingerprints on it. Are y'all funny about that kind of thing too? I don't really care. I mean, wipe it off, go on about your business, whatever. But then again, I don't know. Now, Ashley was not Ashley. Naomi was listening to, and Naomi was being a really good friend today. She really was. We're gonna have to give her that. Now down to the hospital. Malone is making it clear to Leah that ain't it too bad that you done sat up and did all this mess that you done, and now it look like you about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Come and say it with me. You about to lose your job. Because girl, your medical license is gone. It's about to be gone. If it ain't gone, it's about to be gone in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is. Bilo Didi said, y'all know this repass is for Derek. Somebody has to bring the green bean casserole or the ambrosia salad. Now, which one of y'all bougies is gonna bring it? Because I know some of you bougies know something about that ambrosia salad. I know you do. And that green bean salad. Now, it's gonna be plenty of that left over. Because this is the gatekeepers repast that we bringing our food for. Because we know what they gonna have down to they repast. We gonna have a repass for us. Okay. Now, excuse me. If you all would like to send with your outfits, what you gonna have on at the repass, because you can change clothes for the repass, you may send that as well, and that you can wear a little color. Anyway, back to the show. So, I'm still trying to understand why Malone has such an issue with Leah. Is y'all friends or ain't y'all friends? Because you in there talking slick to your friend while your friend is chained up to the bed, as she pointed out, in the very hospital for which she runs. This is very humiliating for this poor lady. And my question to y'all is, did you feel bad for Leah? Did you feel any pain for Leah? I just want to know if y'all did or if you didn't. Because maybe you should have. Because, I mean, like she said, she the boss. She the top boss in the whole hospital. And this poor lady, I felt a little bit bad. I felt a little bad for her. I did, because I don't know. I'm just saying she did a good job of making me feel a little sorry for her. I did. Hold on. I got to write something down for tomorrow. I just thought about to ask y'all. Okay. Now, Malone was wrong, though. You know why you in here talking about to this lady? You don't let this nappy head gal sit here and talk to you like that. You're the head of your own dinner table. You're gonna let this gal sit up here and talk to you like that right at your own dinner table. Now it was cold. Meanwhile, Jan calls Nessa to tell her about the things that going on at her house. Because have we forgot that Jan works for Nessa? That this is her maid. I want to say, I don't mean no harm, but I did not know that people of the lighter persuasion was maids still. I mean, is she the head maid? Is she over the other maids? I'm a little confused. Jan is a maid? Why is Jan a maid? I'm just, okay, I didn't know. Do any of y'all got one? Do any of y'all got somebody like that as a maid? Do you? Because I'm just saying, I didn't know. And I'm not even being funny. I didn't think. Okay, moving on. Now, Jan said that Nessa didn't want her to come down at her house. She said not that she didn't want to be alone, but she didn't want her over there. Well, Jan, you do be doing too much sometimes. And she ain't in the mood for all I had to tell you to calm down while she trying to calm herself down. She already upset. Now, excuse me. Donnell comes in and tells his mother. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to constantly have to clear my throat, but I can't help it. Right, Indigo Blue, house manager. Maybe she the house manager, but anyway. Donnell came down to the country club talking to his mama about last night. The cotillion was nice, and he was honored to have escorted Samantha. But all that other fiasco that went down, he was not with that. Especially since he feels that Joey was involved. And Nessa looked so pained by that. You think my Joey was involved? You think that my Joey was involved? Why would he think Joey involved? I mean, he a criminal, but he may not be that kind of criminal. I hear you now. Now, Elon stops by to the casino to see Joey. He wants to talk to Joey. And he says, because your employee, or as Mr. Gaines used to say on a different world, your employee and your employee, how you used to say it? You my employee. So his employee is still missing, talking about Randy. And he wants to know where he is because he done flee the scene. What kind of thing is y'all running down there that when y'all put a perpetrator in the car, he could just get out and walk off? I thought the back doors on the Popo bill be locked up when you get in there. The door just be open when you could just open the door and get out. Who let him out? Who let the dogs out? Ooh. Can you just open the doors on the Popo bill when you in the Popo bill? Can you just open the door on the back like that? They give you handles? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Some of y'all done been back there. Talk up. Speak up. But anyway, Randy's missing. He want to know where he at. And Joey in there swearing he don't know nothing about birthing no babies. This ain't got nothing to do with me. And none of that. I'm innocent. Okay? And Elon says, Elon was mad because Elon's like, we done had an innocent civilian lose their life. And I want to know where you was at. And Joey said, I was at home. You could ask my security agents. He said, like your security agents won't laugh at you. Now, that's a good point, Joey. I mean, they are on your payroll. What else they going to say? Now, at Bill's office, they talk about what happened last night, too. And Bill is shocked. Let me see why my phone dinging and can on. Is y'all in the inbox? Let me see. Hold on. I got to see why my phone dinging. I need 2 of you to subscribe to the channel so that I can be at 2,600 subscribers. Please, and thank you. You know I love you. You know I do. I had messaged with Ashley today too, just to tell her what a wonderful job I think she did on her on that scene, because I thought she did a fabulous job. Anyway, at Bill's office they talk about last night as well, and Bill is shocked that Elon put Jacob on such a dangerous detail. And with Leah, she is going to need one heck of an attorney. 13 likes and 35 are watching. Come on, you guys, hit the like button for me. Let me pause for a second and go over here and hit it myself on my, on my own. Now we're at 15 likes. I've taken the time to go over there and do that. If there are 35 of you watching, please can 10 of you hit the like button at least, and 2 of you subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. But anyway, he says she gonna need one heck of a lawyer. And while they out there talking about that, he said, because these charges is just piling up on her. You know how? Let me tell y'all though. The criminal world is criminally criminal. It's criminally criminal. The criminals know how to get out of trouble. They know all the loopholes and all of that. So if Leah ain't hip to things, baby, they gonna be getting everything and piling it up and putting it on her plate. Because that's usually what happened to them innocents, the ones that don't really know nothing about the crime world. Crime world be like, put it over there on her. Yep, she was the one that told us. Yep. She was unlocking the plasma door. She had all the people she did. Put them charges on her too. She was validating people's parking and shouldn't have been getting it. Yeah, put that on her too. And then somebody had got a raise that shouldn't have got a raise. Put that over there, but charge her with that too. You're gonna get all the charges. And Bill is right. You're gonna need a good lawyer. But anyway, cat outside the door. Purposely eavesdropping and overhearing things up in Bill's office, which sidebar. Bill, is this a office of law or not? I mean, can people just stand outside your door and hear my business? If I'm in here telling you that I done did this, that, the fifth, and the third, sir, should everybody just be able to stand outside your door? Don't you need to have some more soundproofing done around here or something? Don't go to Bill's office, y'all, because you can, I don't like that. I don't like that. But anyway, Cat bust up in there to my, I hope you not talking about defending her. Cat, it ain't none of your business. It ain't none of your business. Now back to Nessa down to the country club. She in there telling her son, I don't know nothing about no smuggling ring. What is you talking about? I don't know anything about that. And Donnell says, even still, it's got Joy written all over it. And you may not be too far from right, even though so far it looked like Joy may not really be the impaler, but we have to see. Now Joey told Elon to check security footage. He says, I was not involved with what went on. I was here and I was at my house. You can check all this. You can check on it. As if you can't just call it in. Elon let him know. He was like, listen, you ain't got to be right there for you to be in the middle of a thing, sir. And he right about that. Do you want him to check your phone records too? Because they could do that. They could do that. Now, he says, I ain't had nothing to do with any of this. He says, but I'm gonna tell you what. If I do find out you had something to do with it, Elon told Joy, he said, you will never see the light of day again. And then Joy says, are you threatening me? Then let me tell you something. To ask the police, are you threatening me? I mean, that's a lot of nerve. He was like, excuse me, are you threatening me? Huh? Is that what you're doing? You threatening me? I was like, I think you may be overstepping your bounds now, Joy, because you are talking to the chief of the popo. But anyway, Elon said, just know that I am not closing this case until I know exactly who all the players are involved. And if you turn out to be one of them, then to heck with any shared past we may have had. Because that makes you think. And he said this with a heavy on think. He said, because I can see that you think that you're untouchable. Oh, Elon was ready to scorch the earth on this one. He was. Now, Ashley brain knows that she and Derek was over. But her heart Her heart just feels like she lost the love of her life. Naomi tells her to remember the good times. Talking about the good times we shared together. Girl, think about the good times. She says, and it's okay if you remember some of the others too. Just don't harp on the bad ones. I was like, okay, girl, that's nice. That's nice. All right. Um, Ashley is a mess. She knows Derek just wanted to end things on good terms. Ain't it funny how when people leave, all you can see is they good points. All they good point. Girl, did you remember that he had lied and said that he was paralyzed and he wasn't, girl, and he was using that to try to get you down the aisle, girl. And Derek was doing stuff he had no business, had you over there picking him up, his big tail up off the floor. Now I love Derek now. I did. But Derek, you had that girl over there picking your big tail up, heavy tail up off the floor and everything, and washing you down and everything. And wasn't nothing wrong with you. Not really. You had all the feelings in your legs and you ain't said nothing. But anyway, she was thinking back on the good times, and I just don't know how I could been making such a fuss about things that weren't even that big a deal. All he wanted was for me all he thought about was me. Girl, doggone this show. This show that made me, I'm mad about Derek being gone. I ain't telling y'all no lie. I don't like the way they did Derek. I don't like this. Did y'all see the video of behind the scenes? He was crying for real. He was broke up. He was like, I love it here. I've grown to love these people. And he was so gracious about it. He was like, I understand that somebody had to go. He was like, but I hope that they'll bring me back. Now, here's what they can do. Now, the truth is they did write Derek's character to be rather vanilla and woolsome. But y'all could bring Derek back. Just bring Derek back as his brother or his twin who has flavor. Y'all could do that. Y'all could do that. Bring him back as Eric. I felt bad for him. This man was truly hurt. Like, listen, when people finally get a job as actors, a lot of times actors will be living in their car and on TV, barely making rent and on TV. So I don't know. We don't know if this affected him monetarily. I mean, he was in the opening credits and everything. So listen, when stuff like that happen and then you get renewed, you go out here and start buying you stuff, and then you find out, I could see he had real pain in his eyes. For real, for real. And now I'm upset about doggone Derek being let do so. Y'all could have let go of some of these other peoples. I told you I was ready to let little light-skinned Ursha go. Let him go. Let that little girl go that's over there grabbing it on Tyrell all the time. Bye. Now, I like Anastasia. And look, I like Peaches, but Peaches ain't been around for a while. What we needed Mike back for? We want Derek back. We want Derek. We want Derek. Now, I'm upset about Derek being... Now, I don't like that now. Now, Derek was on my nerves with some of that vanilla-ness. Just flavorless. But they ain't had to do him like that. Anyway. Maybe like he said, they'll bring him back as a twin or something else. Or he said he'll take anything, dream sequences, anything. This brother needs his job. That's what I could see in here. Now, I mean that. Now, that part I ain't joking about. I ain't like that part. Now, let's get back on track. He said that Naomi was said that I also noticed that I wanted to say that Naomi was being such a good friend in this time. She was letting Ashley process. She didn't have no judgment of her feelings or nothing like that. Like she was just being a great friend. She was. Ashley wishes that she had just treated things differently. And Naomi tells her, don't go rewriting history now with the stuff that had happened, girl. Don't forget now, he did bring that moose head and put it right up in your house, girl. Brought it right up in your living room, a whole moose head, girl. We ain't about to forget that and be acting like there wasn't no moose head. He bought it there because it was. And that tacky orange count, girl. We ain't forgot about that chair. She said, don't go rewriting history now. Now, Naomi tells her to go soak in the tub and to relax. And Ashley tells her, okay. So as she goes to soak in the tub, she gets on the phone and calls somebody and says, hey, I need you to get over here. Ashley really needs you. Now, Malone is still down to the hospital. And he told Leah, he says, I can probably get your charges lessened down for you. But, it's going to depend on what you got to say. He trying to help us spin the story. But as for the firefighter, he done passed away. She points out, listen, I did try to save him. Now, you was standing right there and you seen me get down there and do all that C, that P, and that R. I did all of that. I hope y'all will mention that if I was trying to save a life in the midst of this situation. He said, yeah, I know that, but the man gone. And then she gonna tell him, I ain't got no more to say. I'm gonna talk to my lawyer. And once you tell the police that they can't ask you no more. And he said, okay, I'll see you at the lockup then. They got to bring you through there before you go on any place else. So I'll be seeing you in all of those familiar places. So don't worry about it, girl. We'll run across each other. Now, at the police station, Ren tells Jacob, did y'all notice that he called Jacob Rashad? Ren called Jacob Rashad. He was like, hey, Rashad, that he says, I hope you know Grayson is just a peon. And next time, the high-ups may just not miss when they come for you. And Jacob was like, are you trying to threaten me up in here in the middle of the police station in front of all these police officers? He said, I'm just trying to let you know they may be coming. I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about them. And he says, no, you going to jail for a long time. And he says, nah, I doubt it. Something tells me I'll be out of here pretty soon at home having a cup of wine or something. He says, but I just remember while you in here wasting your time with these peons, I got something that you really need. And Jacob said, what is that? He says, the impaler's identity. So you're going to need me. I was like, ooh, okay then. Thank you, D, for subscribing. I'll be back around to give you all your fanfares for coming in here for the first time. Thank you. And take your shoes off and relax a while. Now, I need Kat to decide on a career because she's a purse lady, she's a detective, a lawyer, and a part-time dog with a bone full of grudges that she can't let go of. Girl, how many jobs you got? So she all up in building them business about Lynette. And he reminds her that she overstepping her bounds because they do not know exactly why or where Lynette is and what's done made her disappear. So don't get too comfortable. She was like, let me tell you something. My intuition and when them hairs on the back of my arm stand up, because that's the way I am, baby. Once them hairs on the back of my arm tingle, that's it. That's all. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. The hairs done tingle. That's it. Okay. And Kat said, my intuition were real, real good. And I'm just telling y'all, my intuition is intuition right now. Now, Joy is adamant that he would have never caused any harm that would have affected Jacob. It's just not my style. And Eli said, up until now, it ain't been. Now, Joy ain't like that. Because although Joy is a criminal, he's a criminal with couth. And he believes in honor amongst thieves. So Elon has stepped on his nerve with that statement that you would even come in here and imply that I would be a criminal without couth. I'm very couthy. He says, so what we gonna do? You want to have a drink or we going downtown? Joey was very nonchalant. What we doing? Elon, because you in here bumping your gums. You want to sit down here and have a drink or you want to take me downtown? What we doing? Now, Vanessa wants Donnell to stop bad mouthing her criminal underworld gangsta boo, Joey. That's what she want her son to do. Don't be in here bad mouthing my man. because it cost her a lot. But there's one thing that she's got. That's her man. It's her man. Don't come in here talking about a man like that. Now, Vanessa. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Okay. So now, because she told her son, she said, listen, you in here bad mouthing my man, right? And I believe you done let your sister done got to you because I thought I had done got to you and got you to stop talking about Joey. I thought you had, I thought he had done kidnapped your brain the same way he got mine. But evidently you done let your sister talk some good sense into you. And you was just wearing his cufflinks last night. How could you talk about Joey like that? You was just wearing his cufflinks last night. Girl, what that supposed to mean? Some of us had blonde hair last night. That don't mean we no blondes for real. Some of us had a wet and wavy on this morning and then took it off and laid it on the dresser. That don't mean that was our hair. So just because he had on them cufflinks do not mean that he had drank all the Kool-Aid when it came down to Joey. Girl, go sat down. She said, because Joey may do some things, but he would never do anything as low as selling plasma. That's beneath him. You told him, Nessa. You sure enough told him. I saw him last night and he was calm and cool and collective. Please don't let Deanna poison your mind against Joey. And he got up and left. He was like, Mama, bye, girl. I ain't got time to stop and listen to all this stuff about this man. Now, Jan stopped over because Naomi had called her. And she reminds Ashley that, your mom lost Derek as well. She was crazy about him. She loved him too. And she says, I didn't even think about that, Mom. You should do. Because, child, she stood in the gap for Derek. No job, had a job, getting on her daughter's nerve, touching on the refrigerator, dragging a moose head in her house, pretending that he was paralyzed when it wasn't, lying about stuff. It don't matter what he did. Her mama rode hard for that man because she wanted that to be her son-in-law. So she is hurt. His new job down to the clinic. She loved Derek. Ashley said, I didn't even think about that. So Naomi leaves them alone and she tells Ashley she can she only she says, Ashley, she's my, what did I write, child? Hold on. And tells Ashley she's only, Naomi told Ashley, I'm only a phone call away if you need me. Now, Malone has stopped by Joey's unofficially after Elon had left. And he was like, what is this, the parade of police today? Why is all y'all coming in and out and in over here at my casino today? What you want? He says, well, I just needed a drink. He says, he starts talking about how shocked he was that Leah was involved in all this foolishness. I would have never thought that of her. I really would not have. He says, but I think I'm losing my touch. Because I couldn't even get her to talk. And that's unlike me. I know it's time for me to retire. Oh, you in here slyly asking Joey for permission to retire from your job as a policeman. Is that what it's come to? And evidently so, because Joey told him, you ain't about to retire because I ain't done with you yet. I still need you. So have a drink and calm down because you ain't retiring nothing. Now, Grayson worries that this will that Ren is going to get off. He's like, would I don't know. I think Ren might get out of this. What if he do get out of it? And Jacob said he's still responsible for Derek losing his life. Okay, so is Ren the one that's supposed to have shot him? Have we decided? Have we figured out? Do we have the proof that it was his pow that the bullet came out of that hit Derek? Do we know yet? Huh? Because don't forget that other man was back there with that thing trained on Derek, on Jacob. And who was that masked man, Tonto? That man just popped up on our screen, was getting ready to pop Jacob, and we don't know nothing about him. Who was it? All right, but I guess we'll find out later. Now, when Jacob mentions that Leah may get a deal too, Grayson did not like that. Grayson was like, so what? Come what now? She might get a deal. What's she gonna get a deal for? Do I need to remind you that that woman is the whole reason why I done got involved up in this mess in the first place? And is she the reason why Derek done been laid out forever and ever and ever? How's she gonna get a deal next to me? That ain't right. And Jacob says, well, she can help us. And if she can help us, she gonna get a deal. Now at the hospital, Shanice is in the room with Leah. And Leah's like, my heart is beating fast. I can't see out my left eye. I think I'm going blind out the other one. I don't feel good. My head hurt. I think I'm about to throw up. Oh Lord, somebody need to help me right fast. And Shanice said, first of all, your heart rate is fine. And Shanice said, everything is normal. And maybe when you get down there to the county hospital, to the jail hospital, they might be able to help you feel a little better because that's what you need. And you ain't got no signs of no contusions or confusions. Concussions, really, okay. Okay, so she says, but the prison infirmary might be able to give you more information when you make it round to there. So Leah begs her. She's like, please listen. But Shanice was mad. Shanice was mad. She says, you have messed up the lives, damaged the lives of many people up in this hospital, including having been involved with one of my friends losing his life. And Leah tells her all about her. You don't understand. All my money got stolen. Girl, you are so out of touch. Wait, Shanice, you don't understand, girl. They had stole all my money. I ain't had no money. You understand what I'm saying, girl? I was about to be poor. You don't expect me to just be poor. And she was like, girl, let me tell you something. You make plenty of money up in this hospital. So ain't nobody got no sympathy for you. She says, yeah, but I was just so upset that they had stole all my money. And then Shanice let her have it. Shanice said, one thing that I'm going to do is see to it that the morale of the people around here stays high. Because I need for my coworkers to know that what you did does not reflect upon them. I need for them to know that while we going through all this mess in the press, and while this hospital is being run down to the ground because of what you did, that they don't need to take that personal and be made to feel that doesn't mean that they're not people of quality that don't know how to do things well, just because of what you decided to do. That you decided not to think about how your actions would affect the employees up in here. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to see to the morale of people being high. But I'm not about to forget that you were involved with the demise of my friend's life being taken. And you can rot in Hades. So here's a question. Do you feel bad for Leah? Is she a victim? Does she seem sorry or remorseful to you guys? Sorry and remorseful is two different things. People be saying they sorry all the time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, so sorry, so sorry, so sorry, so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. So do you think she's sorry or do you think she's remorseful? Do you think that she's a victim? Was she a victim? In truth, was she victimized? And is that why she was led to do what she did, or was it greed, fear? Naomi stops at her dad's office to talk to him too. And she says, I just need to work and stay busy and whatever. And he said, listen, I know you probably need to stay busy and that's fine. But at the same time, if you need a hug, I'm your dad. I'm still here for you for that too. And she said, thanks, Dad. That was nice because y'all remember in the early days, she told him, I'll never call you dad again. You no kind of dad to me. You ain't been in here and stole my best friend and get left for my mama to come get this heifer right here. So it's nice that she's having this kind of a moment with him again. Now, Jacob goes to see Leah and she's not talking. When she walked in, she's like, I'm waiting on my lawyer. Don't come and ask me no whole bunch of questions. I already said I want my lawyer. He said, fine, don't talk, just listen. You can get an immunity deal. Grayson already has one. And you can too, if you're interested. Now, Ashley had spoken with Derek's parents, and she also wishes that things had turned out differently, and that Derek was still here. And that this chain of things that happened, she blames herself for, because if this hadn't happened, if I hadn't have broken up with him, he wouldn't have got paralyzed. He wouldn't have been riding the bike. He wouldn't have lost his job. He wouldn't have ended up working at the clinic. He wouldn't have been in there following Grayson. There would have been no Grayson that would have got between me and him. This is all my fault. All roads lead back to me. She talking and crying. And then somebody knocks on the door, and it's Grayson with flowers. And she opened the door. She was just like, "What?" I was like, "Oh," he was startled. I was like, "Child, now, no, Grayson, let me tell you something now while we talking. Lean in. Now, you are the reason. Not that it's your fault, but you the reason why Derek ended up going down there around there to that thing. She may not want to see you right now. And if you're trying to save any kind of little relationship, and another thing, why we had to save Grayson and not Derek? All these people, like the show says, all our cheerings. Boring or no boring that the character may be, Derek was our Derek. We don't know nothing about Grayson yet. Grayson just got here with all that dirt on his face, looking like he's supposed to have a beard. Now I want him brought back now as a twin. Just coming in town to see about his brother. We need y'all to make a beeline right back up in here and bring him right back up in here when he come down for the funeral. Or later on to check on his assets or something, or to clean out his apartment or something. I need him to knock on the door and scare Ashley and go, "Oh my God." He goes, "Wait, I'm sorry, I know." And then he just never told you that he had a twin. Maybe he just kept saying his brother, but he resented having. Let me tell you how to do it. Derek had a twin brother, and he resented. He was one of them people who resented having a twin brother and really wanted his own independence and to be his own person. And so all he ever referred to his brother was as his brother and not a twin. This is a term that they stopped using years ago. And that his brother is fine. Like, okay, because I've seen pictures of Derek on his page. I know that's not his real name. I've seen pictures of Derek on his page, and he has a beard and all of that. He looks different, not better, but he looks different. So yeah, go and grow that beard out, shade that thing down just a bit, what I'm saying? Put your real beard on. Let's put some highlights in the hair or whatever we about to do. And then you come on through and knock on the door and knock Ashley's socks off, where she could be like, "Ooh," and then you be the brother that's not boring. Let him have some flavor. Like let him loose as an actor. And let him do more than just be boring. Because y'all be making the character boring for him now. Like y'all done raised up Ashley now. Now that we done raised up Ashley to have a little excitement, because Ashley bought the acting for y'all yesterday, baby. Don't say she did when she did, because baby, in silence, that whole scene was everything. But I do not appreciate y'all being like this right here. Don't do being like this. We want being back. That's it. That's all. Nah, I'm standing up for our cheering. These are our babies over here on this show. Anyway, so let me see where I was at. Oh, he showed up at the door with the flowers. Now Joey tells Randy not to come in for a while and to lay low and find the impaler and let them know that enough is enough, and he's tired of them getting in too close on his turf. So Joey is not the impaler. Because Joey wants to send a message out. Joey done had enough of this mess. So while he yet dealing with that, here come Donnell, and that baby Donnell brought all his good acting up in there today. D'Artagnan stood up with his sword today. Okay, D'Artagnan came up in there, and D'Artagnan had said, he said, "Here go your little funky cuffs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it." Joey said, "Ain't no problem." He was like, "No, I want to go and bring you back that." And then he went into Donnell just let him know. He was like, "Look, I think that you had something to do with what went on last night. I do. And then you had the nerve to be talking to me and pretending like you was being vulnerable with me, talking about your family." Oh, that struck a nerve with Joy, because y'all know Joy don't just be opening up. Joy was not lying when he was talking about his uncle and all that. Joy don't be telling people about his family. So when that boy said that, he said, nah, I think you should bag up a little bit. I like the way Joey had said that. The boy said, Yeah, you was in there pretending like you was being vulnerable, sharing stories with me about your family. You're good. And Joy said, now, I think you should back up a little bit. And Donnell said, I ain't got to do nothing but stay black and die. I was like, what did you say? Joy told him to bag up. Slow down. You're doing too much. And Donnell with his whole chest said,
Cause your looks ain't gonna get you paid. Cause you're not that cute. And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
Donnell said, who gonna check me, boo? Janelle said, I ain't got to do a doggone thing but stay black and die. I ain't got to do nothing. I said, ooh, okay then. Okay. Okay. So it turns out Donnell is not scurry. He is not scurry. Now, he says, you've been playing both of us, me and my mama. But I think my sister was right about you all along. Your sister wasn't wrong. Your sister was not wrong. Your sister was not wrong. And your mama got you caught up in this mess, trying to believe in this man. Now, Cat, big mouth talking about Lynette with Vanessa nearly sitting at the same table with them. She may as well have been at the same table because I think her back was touching the table they was at. Girl, in what world was you whispering? Because you wasn't even whispering. You in there talking like, yeah, so I think that Leah had probably had something to do with Lynette getting killed. I do. I think she the one did it. And I need for Jacob to go there and just ask her, is you the one that did it? Girl, you out here using your outside voice inside and you in the country club. Let me tell you, you're supposed to go like this. You know, I really think that Leah might have had something to do with Lynette missing. And I think that Jacob just need to go in there and ask her, did you do something to her? But now, girl, you in there talking loud, country. That ain't how you supposed to do it, ma'am. And you know, Nessa was sitting up there listening to every word because she's still trying to figure out what had happened to her commission from that penthouse. Nessa has spent that money in her mind for that penthouse. Now, Leah want to know what she got to do to get off from these charges. What I got to do? What y'all need me to do, Jacob? Exactly. Explain to me slow what I got to do to get off. To get off. To get off. To get off. What she got to do to get off? Ooh, 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 ooh. What you got to do to get off? She says, listen, let me tell you something, Jacob. I wish that I could help you, but I can't. And he says, what do you mean? She says, the truth of the matter is, I don't know who the impaler is. I couldn't even point them out in a lineup. If you lined everybody up, I wouldn't know the impaler from Big Bird. I would not. Therefore, I can't point out nobody. Nobody. Now it's either that or she lying. And we don't know which one it is. Let me get down to these comments because we got some welcomes to make. Let me slide up from the bottom. Let me go down to the top and work my way down because I don't want to miss nothing. Okay. KB Mommy made it in. Hey, KB. Be on purpose. Okay, what else we got? Vanessa. No. Donnell needs. Okay, let's see. Frank G Live. Okay, let me keep going. Y'all know this repass. Okay. Y'all know this repass is for Derek. Somebody has to bring green bean casserole or ambrosia salad. And I told y'all, You can bring that to the repast, but at the repast that we're having as gatekeepers, we don't want none. Now, Derek's people can grant it be. Wait, Derek's people can. I know this. I think when I thought I saw you said something about it wrote the wrong thing down for you. Be on purpose. Yes, Shanice read Leah the Riot Act. She did. She read her today. I'll bring ambrosia. I love that salad. Okay, I like ambrosia salad too because it tastes a lot like Hawaiian salad. It's close. I ain't felt nothing for that heifer. Y'all need to show. Listen, Leah is a victim. Leah has been victimized also. Let's not pretend like there has not been no victimization for her too. You ain't felt nothing for the heifer, okay? Hey Frankie Life. I had ambrosia tonight. That's what I need to be some ambrosia. It might help me lose some weight. I did. I liked her character. Hopefully they find a way to keep her on. Frank G. Life in the house. I felt no sympathy for Leah, although she did put a pitiful look pitiful in the hand. She did. I felt her embarrassment. Like I'm saying, she did her part because she went from acting all proud and mean and nasty to she really got you. If y'all tell the truth, you did feel a little bit sorry for her because that actress was able to evoke that when she was like, I'm in this bed and I'm in this hospital where I work. This is so hard. And these people are coming, the way they're going to look at me. And now I'm not, and my money, my pension. Girl, you was worried about your pension. You about to lose your job. And we know you making at least $1 million point something up in there a year. We know it. Be on purpose said, I did not feel no sympathy for her, but I still want her on the show. So Leah was just selling wolf tickets all along. That was her job. That's what they hired her to do. Indigo Blue. Hey, Indigo Blue says that she was a house manager. Jan was. Double A is in the house. Hey, Double A, we haven't seen you in a while. Jan looked more like a caricature. Like a caterer. Okay, like a caterer. Yeah. Rhonda's SMH 1878 says, hey, gatekeepers, we're wearing black down to the funeral. I'm bringing the uncle nearest and some banana pudding. All right now. And I know this is, I haven't seen your name down in the comment section before. Y'all know how we do it, Rhonda. Girl, welcome. You are now a gatekeeper.
Hey.
Gatekeepers, a decree from the Queen.
Enough. Be seated.
Welcome on in, Rhonda. Don't make this your last time. Please don't forget to join us tomorrow night where we get together to argue about the show. We have our live open panel. We sip, we drink, we talk, we argue. Donnell needs to make his mind up and stick to it. Vanasti has a parade of people who work at her location. Jan is in charge of making sure they do what Vanasti wants. Now, I know Jan know things, but Jan don't never be gossiping about none of it. Jan, we need you to show up down to the orphanages and do a little gossip. Now, since Leah is cuffed to the bed, she will have to use the bedpan. You know what, Belinda? Leon always has a snarl on his face. He does. And he didn't talk like that when he did. Let's see. Be on purpose says, I think Leah knows that's why she made it. So she needs to go to the hospital instead of right to the, I mean, they may come bust up out of it. Listen, she run this place. She may know exactly what to do to get up out that place. We'll see. Yeah, she know all the tricks. She was like, I gotta go to the hospital, my heart palpitating and whatnots. Just getting back from the store, grabbing the items for the repast. All right, girl. Thank you so much, KB Mommy. Rhonda's SMH says, nope, I only felt bad. Leah got swindled out. No, I only felt bad that Leah got swindled out of her money. I don't like the way she treated Ashley nor old boy. I know that's right. I know that's right too now. Linda says, when folks croak, everybody trying to put them in heaven. All right, not too much on Derek. She's not innocent either. Derek's not innocent, or who's not innocent? I'm sure. Yeah, you saw the video. Yeah, I ain't like the way they had did Derek in real life. Being in real life was sad. He was hurt, and I ain't like it. Oh, I ain't like that. That hurt my heart. I was sitting over here dropping a tear. I ain't about to tell no lie. He knew he was gonna go, but it was attached. Yeah, they told him back when that he was gonna go, but I'm just saying, I don't care when you tell me. You ain't have to do it, but they gonna tell him. Unfortunately, that I saw somebody talking. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes in soaps. You know, people go. It's just part of the. Well, some more people could have went. It's some more people could have went. He always knew he was gonna. Okay, I already saw that one. Okay, twin brother for Derek. Yes, twin brother for Derek. We need Eric to show up. And Eric needs to have the opposite kind of personality. He needs to be somewhere between a Dr. Rollins and Grayson. He need to be better than Grayson too. Because Grayson broke. And Ashley don't need no broke man. No, she don't want no scrub. Scrub is a man that can't get no love from me. Derek was butthurt when he was. Tomas could have gone, you know what, B-Lo Didi, we ain't doing that. Now, all of the people who have started on this show, these are our cheering, our people. This is our crowd. Now, don't do that. The actress that plays Deanna said when she got the role, she was sleeping on her friend's couch. Right. These people be needing their jobs. I think he is a movie coming to prime. Yeah. And if he do, I'm watching it 3 times. Tomas should have been the one to follow Grayson. Grayson should have went first. Now, I'm sorry. Grayson just got there. I'm not connected to Grayson yet. Derek is Derek. Derek had a job on the show, which was they had him being the vanilla one. He was boring, but y'all the one wrote it like that. I know he got some more depth because one thing Derek looked like he could do is switch up and do evil real easy. Derek's farewell, baby, that farewell speech got me when he was like, Ashley, don't be scared. I love you. I mean, for somebody to spend their last breath talking to you about you, not his mama, not tell my parents I love them, talking about you. Yeah, to do Derek like that. Be on purpose, I believe her actions live for Tat, one long running, reoccurring role. Ben, aka Derek, knew he was going to pass away. Yeah, I know. I don't care if he know it in December, and then they should have rewrote it in January. Be on purpose. Don't let Cat hear you say that about Tomas. I heard that. He shared Country Wayne skit today that he's in. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that too. Good evening, DZ4G2S says, good evening. I just subscribed. My name is D. Well, D, you the third D over here, but you know what? We got to give you your own welcome in. You are now a gatekeeper.
Hey.
Gatekeepers! A decree from the Queen!
Enough. Be seated.
Y'all welcome D number 3 on in. Share the crumpets and the tea, please. Don't hog them. Don't hog them. All right, now. Let's see. Hello, fellow gatekeepers. Hey, Raven Maniac. He says, and Miss Jen, thanks for leaving the gates open so I could get in. You know, hey, you know I'm gonna do for my people. Now you know that. You know that. Be on purpose says, find my baby cat. The same. See, I don't think nothing has happened to Lynette. I think her and Randy have a deal, and then he's told her to go somewhere, get quiet. When I go on and get her turned in, and she get that money, I'm gonna turn in, I'm gonna slide that money over there, and then me and you, we gonna be living hound how. And who knows? Randy may have a plan for Joey. You just never know. The same Joey who tried to take out Doug while they were in the hotel. Y'all don't know nothing about he did that to Doug. We know he did. She says, thank you all for the warm welcome. D number 3 says, hey, Raven Maniac. Message, the next time you decide to give someone a piece of your mind, save some for yourself. You talking to Nessa? I really enjoyed Derek's scene with Leslie. I did too. Joey said the party is over when I say it's over. Shanice went off on her. She did, and she should have. Ren 1010 is still selling wolf tickets, even in cuffs. Woof woof. Yeah, he is. He was like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Shanice was mad as a wet hen. She was. Shanice was like, girl, if I could, I would take this bedpan and smack you with it, but you know they'll get me for that, so I can't do that. But when you sleeping here tonight, I might hit you with a wet diaper and be like, what? What happened? Shanice said, Leah, there's a below and you're gonna go. Leah's no victim and she's trying. Well, she is a victim, but she didn't have to choose what she chose. You could have did different, girl. Hey, Leah, sorry is what is a sorry word. Hey, Kelly, yes, she says happy Thursday to you all. Leah might talk when Big Betty puts a move on her at the jail, unless she into that kind of thing. Grayson has more chemistry with Ashley. Listen, this has nothing to do with acting. Grayson, I do not believe that Derek is not a good actor. I think that Derek has to play this role the way that it was written for him. And I don't think that the role of Derek was supposed to be interesting. He was supposed to be a little dry. He was supposed to be non-exciting. And this is what, why Ashley didn't want him. Even though he was a great guy, he didn't have enough personality. But I don't think that's on the actor. I think that's how they wrote him. What about Ashley's Grayson's relationship? Is Ashley going to run behind Andre again? hmm Or this is the setup for okay, no, I would like to say I'm gonna predict that Andre is about to comfort Ashley. I think I'll get the butterfly because I already told y'all I think she's gonna go over there and stay over there at that apartment. Now, Linda Baez, you're right. Shanice and Leah thinking about the bed she made, and Shanice will help her lie in the repercussions of it. Hey, does anybody have more songs for the musical selection? Yes, Ben Galvin is his name. Please follow him on Instagram, Ben Gavin. Kelly S says, Miss Jill, that's a good idea. Don't forget, Derek ain't got no insurance, so we gonna need some donations for the funeral. I've become an Ashley fan. The attire for Derek's funeral, yeah, black is the color for tomorrow. We are not accepting any other color outfits. Don't email me no other outfits because I'm not going to put them up. If you do, I'm going to turn them black. I'm going to have chat turn the outfit black, and that's going to be your outfit. Just know. You can have a hint of color on, but the outfit and the hat must be black. Now, if you want to submit an after for the Riri Pass outfit, you can put on a little color. Let's see. Lightning Storm says, hey, gatekeepers, late to the party tonight, but I'm here and welcome in. Joey and the writers are making us wonder when the impaler will reveal himself and rise from his coffin of corruption. Oh, that's a good one, Raven, man. Amen. The coffin of corruption. Frankie Life says she was telling the truth. What about I shall wear a crown? I shall wear a crown. Cause the hubby is enjoying the recap. I'm glad. Tell him I said I'm glad. When Vanessa, hey cousin Carlton. When Vanessa finds out the truth about Joey, she gonna have a fit. They will have to admit her. I don't feel sorry for Leah at all. I absolutely do not, even a little bit. Y'all cold. Welcome to Rhonda, to the Gatekeeper family. Kelly S says, I'm bringing mixed greens with cabbage. Girl, that's good. I need some vegetables. Who thinks Doug is returning tomorrow? I do. Even if what if it's just a dream sequence for which, listen, like Ben told y'all could have had him come back and do some dream sequences. Even though I don't want him in no dream sequences, he need to come back as his twin brother. Not the bedpan. BB682R says, hey, gatekeepers. BB, is this your first time comment? I think I might have seen your name before, but I just want to be sure. Hey, BB, Linda says, bringing some wine, some water, and some beer. You bringing the libations. Sidebar, don't y'all be bringing no moonshine up in here. Although my grandfather used to be one of the biggest moonshiners. My grandfather was the biggest moonshiner in the county. Grayson could have left. Y'all so cold. Okay, I'm bringing lemon pepper wings, buffalo wings, honey chipotle wings, potato skins, spinach dip chips, veggie tray, and a fruit tray. Let me get busy prepping right now, girl. Thank you so much. I'm definitely gonna have him put me some of that on the side. What about poor Grayson? He thinks he's in a relationship with Ashley. I don't know what he thinks. Miss Jen, you can sing Ray Charles songs. It's crying time again. I don't know that one. I'm gonna miss you for Ashley. Are both of these by Ray Charles? It's crying time again, and I'm gonna miss you for Ashley. When Danny starts baking cakes with Bill, Andre, hold on one second, y'all. Let me see what my mom needs. Okay. When Danny starts baking cakes with Bill, Andre will go sniffing around Ashley. It ain't gonna take that. Ashley is she's distraught. She's inconsolable. Y'all know Andre got to go around there and say a couple words. They gonna hug or something or another. Everybody's about listen. Ain't it funny? Listen, I told y'all these stories be mirroring each other. Right now, Ashley probably gonna hug her and Andre gonna have a moment. Danny and Bill gonna have a moment. We already know what Nicole and Ted about to do. I'm just saying. And then Doug coming back. And okay, is it cheating if Doug come back and want to spend time with his own wife, like the man said in Waiting to Exhale? You gonna come here asking me a whole bunch of questions about I'm over here what I'm doing, spending time with my wife? Welcome to all our new members. Raven Maniac says Grayson should be gone, not Derek. We hate to do Grayson like that too, but I'm saying if we got to choose, that one gotta go. The newest gotta go. Derek been with us since day one. What is the outfit submission email? Here it is. Lightning Storm, here it is. And then be sure to put your screen name so I know who you are. All right. Keisha said that's cold blooded. And was the sheriff and deputies was his biggest customers. What's the name? Okay, the email is sowwhatyouthinking, THINKING @gmail.com. That's the name of Ray Charles' song, Crying Time Again. I don't know if I've heard that one, so I'd have to look for that one. All right, y'all. Well, that's what went on today. I don't know what time I'll be on tomorrow evening, but we're going to be here. It's the holiday weekend. What y'all going to do? Huh? We coming up here to argue because, excuse me, they done left us plenty to argue about. They have. Who should have left? Let me put that down. Who should have left? Ren could have left. Why do we still got Ren and we ain't got Derek? No, this ain't right. This ain't right. And y'all do know we still don't know who the impaler is, and it's not Joey. But we do have Doug. Let's read our recap again for tomorrow. Now we gotta be we heard it, but we got to hear it in real time. In real time. All right, let's get with it and see what had happened was. And who do you all think? A real talk sent an interesting question. Who do y'all think would be the most dramatic tomorrow if the funeral is tomorrow? Who will be? Because people of the other persuasion. Let me tell you something. In case there's any in here listening that are not people of color, because all people watch this show and we welcome everybody over here. But let me tell you something about us now. I know that y'all have funerals right away. Next day, 2 days later, y'all have everything done. Because tomorrow, Derek will be gone 2 days. Okay? So the funeral by right should be tomorrow. But for us, we'll hold people out according to what we got to do. We got vacation. I'm in the midst of selling my house. Mama just died. We're gonna have to wait about a month before we can do the funeral. You gotta have everybody have time to get here and get their money together, get their monies together. We got people flying in from out of town. We got to figure out where they're going to stay. We need to get a hotel. It's things to do before we lay somebody out. And don't let them have a whole bunch of money like James Brown. It took a year or so to put James Brown in the ground. And it's somebody, I forget who it is, still ain't in the ground. We takes our time. Our outfits is together before we going to put somebody in the ground. That's just the truth. The funeral, at least a week to 10 days. That's at the very least. You come talking about the funeral Wednesday. Child, try it if you want to. What? What? We can't have no funeral on Wednesday. He just passed away on Saturday. You mean next Wednesday? Child, okay. All right, so let me go and see what's going on for tomorrow. Hold on. We're going to reread what's going on tomorrow. Hold on. Come on, phone, and load up now. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I can't wait to read the spoilers for next week tomorrow. Ooh, I can't wait. If the spoilers is real good, like if them spoilers come up at midnight tonight, baby, if them spoilers real good, I'm going to be right back over here. Live talking about, oh my God. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on tomorrow because we don't forget. Let's get it fresh in our mind for tomorrow. You know, it would be nice if y'all would start showing us daily tomorrow on Beyond the Gates. Can I do that for y'all? Coming up tomorrow. Let me just say it. Let me put it in my. Okay, I'll do it since they ain't got it. Then I'll just do it over here. This is how we gonna read the what's coming up tomorrow. All right, let's get to Friday, people. Okay, That's the cotillion. Let's go. Okay. Oh wait, I think I pressed the wrong thing. Yeah, I pressed the wrong thing. Sorry. I'm looking for the spoilers. Okay, here we go. Need to get to Friday. Woo! Now it was cold today. It was cool today. Now I'm in here hot. All right. Coming up tomorrow on Beyond the Gates. Anita and Vernon and Ted have to do damage control, while Andre and Danny console someone they love, while Nicole is asked to reach out to a distraught colleague. Wait a minute, that's today. No, it's tomorrow. Okay, I'm right. So let me start again. Coming up tomorrow on Beyond the Gates. Anita, Vernon, and Ted have to do damage control, while Andre and Danny console someone they love, while Nicole is asked to reach out to a distraught colleague. Donnell confronts Joey as Kat doles out advice to Deanna. One of the McBrides has a stunning reunion. That's kind of all over the place. Hold on. Anita, Vernon, and Ted have to do damage control. Okay, why? Why they got to do damage control? Oh, maybe because of Tyrell and that little girl. Maybe that's what that's about. Andre and Danny console someone they love. That's Ashley. Oh, that's Ashley. While Nicole is asked to reach out to a distraught colleague. That's Shanice. Unless that's Ted. Shanice or Ted. Ted or Shanice or Ted. Unless that's Leah. Because Leah going crazy because she in there chained up to the bed. And if she go crazy, she can't go back to the hospital. Because Leah know all the tricks and the turns. That's Leah. All right. And then Donnell confronts Joey. Didn't he just confront Joey today? As Kat doles out advice to Deanna, Donnell confronts Joey again about what? As Kat doles out advice to Deanna. Why do Kat need to give Deanna advice about what? Joey? And then one of the McBrides has a stunning reunion. And I think somebody gonna be daydreaming about Doug. I don't know that they're gonna bring Doug back. I think Doug coming back in a dream sequence. That's what I think, or seeing him or something. Dad, what should I do? Or he gonna come back and say, "Don't trust Joey. Tell your mom not to trust Joey." Listen, just bring Doug back. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. That's what had happened today. We're gonna look forward to what had happened tomorrow. Don't forget to tomorrow night we are in here for the Friday night fish fry and family feud. Remember that we have to have at least 5 sponsors to unlock the panel. But since it's the funeral, some of y'all gonna have to extra put a couple of dollars on the Riri pass. A couple of dollars. Okay. Now, that's just that. All right, gatekeepers, listen, tonight was good. We laughed, we unpacked some things. We probably changed our minds on a few people, and maybe not. And we definitely got some things off our chest tonight. Sometimes we just need space to sit and talk. Listen, if anything else, I hope that coming over here changed your mind a little bit, raised your spirits just a little bit, gave you a couple laughs, and to forget about your bills and your kids and your husband and the job and your neighbors and the HOA. Hope it gave you a space that you needed to just sit down and laugh a little bit and unwind from the day. So thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. And a huge thanks again to the moderators. Hold on one second.
Katie Mommy, Bilo Dee, Destiny H, Cousin Linda, Elaine T, Belinda Hill, and the Raven Maniac. Thank you.
And another thing that we're going to celebrate is that I officially hit 2,600 subscribers. And to that, I want to thank the 2 people who came over tonight and said that they subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys so much for doing that. And for that, oh, I celebrate ya. I do. All right, I'm looking for my video to play for you guys. Gotta stop moving. Here we go. Thank you so much. We hit 2,600, y'all.
Check it. Check it. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Yay, us 2,600 subscribers, 2,600 subscribers on to 3,000. On to the stomp down to 3,000. We only got 400 more subscribers to go. And I know we can do it. Let's try to get that done by the end of summer. You're going to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Listen, we do interviews over here from people from the show. We've interviewed Ashley. I know this is not their real names, but I'm just saying it for you so you can reference this. We've interviewed Ashley. We've interviewed Ted. We've interviewed one of the articulates, Miss Tracy, and we've interviewed one of the directors from the show, Mr. Fido Xavier. We have more things coming down the turnpike for you too from people for the show. Okay, more characters from the show. I don't want to pre-tell y'all nothing until we got it all set up. But there's at least 3 right now. I can tell you that we have in the queue. I'm just waiting for a couple things that I need to do before I'm gonna try to do that. And I want to try to work on interviewing Ben as well. Hopefully he wants to talk. And then there's one person I would love to score from the show, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep trying. Don't nothing beat a fail but a try. Okay. All right, y'all. So anyway, with that, thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for coming over and hanging out with me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember that the email is, let me try to find that and see if anybody put it back on the screen for me, is so what you thinking, THINKING, at gmail.com. Why am I giving you this? Because tomorrow we will have our Fume Fashion Show. Ladies, if you single, put on something where you trying to find you a little somebody. Because I'm about to tell y'all, single men be at funerals. I don't know why, but they do. They gathers at a funeral. Not a wedding, but a funeral. I got my outfit together. Okay. Catch me somebody. Okay. So the outfits must be black. You may have a hint of color on with it. A red bed, but your hat and your dress must be black. Black. What color did I say? Blackity black. Black, 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 black. We are in mourning for Derek. We're going to show some respect around here. We're having a New York style funeral. Everybody must wear black. Beaslow says, hello, everyone. Now, Leslie will get her wish that Eva has no choice but to. Eva ain't got to come back to that doggone clinic. Girl, don't you come back around there to that clinic for your mama. Let Grayson run it. He need a job now. Thank you, KB Mommy. And also remember, thank you, to include your YouTube name so that we know who you are, because I want to put your real name on there. And then you be on there talking about, that's my outfit. So I can't do it if you don't put it up there, all right? All right, you guys. Thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you again. And shout out to the replay gang, because as always, you know, when you show up afterwards, that really means something. Do y'all know that the other night we had a video that had over 800 views? And it wasn't even a Friday night video. It was the cotillion video. Is over 800 views. I'm so excited about that. These small steps mean a lot to me. So I'm very excited about that. All right. Well, that's just that. And I'm also excited that there's a new episode of Divorced Sisters on. I tried to watch it last night and went to sleep because I didn't get to bed till like 4 something this morning. I went to sleep on it. But when I get ready to lay down tonight, that's what I'm gonna do. I got a whole king size bed and don't never sleep in it. That's a shame. I got a whole king size bed up in this. I'll never sleep in this bed, hardly ever. Okay, anyway. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I look forward to hanging out with y'all tomorrow night. I know we're going to need some laughs and some kikis. We are coming with that. We are coming over here with a good time. I'm going to put the link up early so y'all can go on and take care of them sponsorship. Don't just stop at 5 if you want to show some support to the channel. If you want to give as well as you get. And I know that I give well. I don't worry about my side of what I do, because I know I'm going to bring the entertainment when I come on here, no matter how I feel. I have bad days just like y'all. But you know what? I'll be like, I'm going to go on here and make the people laugh anyway, despite how I may feel. Okay? So I'm going to do my part. Are you going to hit the like button? Are you going to subscribe to the channel? Are you going to tell a friend? Are you going to give a super sticker or a super chat? Are you going to give a membership? Are you going to get a membership? Even though I ain't did nothing in the membership in a minute, don't mean I ain't about to, because I'm about to do some things. I just been busy, y'all. That's all, trying to take care of some things for my mother. But all right, anyway, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. But listen, like I always tell y'all, I do hope that you are having a great day. And if not, remember that there is still some time left. Why not see what you can do? Call somebody. Make somebody laugh. Watch something funny. Read a book. Flirt with somebody. Do something to make yourself feel better before this day is done. And there is still some time left. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. All right. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.